Welcome to Court Language Access Services video on how to effectively work with a court interpreter. We hope that you will find this video informative and useful. Court Language Access Services provides mandated linguistic access to the Oregon State Courts through trained ethical interpreters, education of the court, and responsible resource management. Many people who come before the courts are partially or completely excluded from full participation in the proceedings because they do not understand English well or may have a speech or hearing impairment. It is important that communication barriers be removed so that access to the court is available to everyone. An interpreter is sworn in as an officer of the court. As an officer of the court, an interpreter is a neutral and impartial participant who assists the court in ensuring that court proceedings and court support services are accessible and function efficiently and effectively. The court is providing an interpreter at no cost to you. Per ORS 45.275, no fee shall be charged to any limited English proficient person for the appointment of an interpreter. Court interpreting in circuit courts shall be paid by the state. The interpreter will not take sides. The interpreter's only job is to interpret what you say into English and interpret what others say into your language. It is important to listen carefully to the interpreter. Wait for the interpreter to finish talking before you speak. Speak slowly and clearly in your language so the interpreter can hear everything you say. Speak directly to the attorney or the judge, not to the interpreter. Do not interrupt when others are talking. You can speak when it is your turn. Do not ask the interpreter for advice or information about your case. If you have any questions or cannot understand the interpreter, tell your attorney, court staff, or the judge at once. All interpreters who work in the courts of Oregon, whether court-certified interpreters or registered, must adhere to a code of professional responsibility. For example, an interpreter is responsible to deliver an interpretation with accuracy and completeness, must be able to represent their qualifications, must be impartial and avoid conflicts of interest, must have a professional demeanor, exercise confidentiality about your case, is restricted from making any public comment about a case. For a complete copy of the Code of Professional Responsibility, please visit our website at www.courts.oregon.gov. Because of the ethical limitations that a court interpreter has, it is very important that you prepare for your hearing ahead of time, since the interpreter will not be able to give legal advice to you, or advocate, or present your case for you. If you believe that the court interpreter has acted unprofessionally, please let the court know immediately. If you need legal advice, please seek the advice of an attorney ahead of your hearing. If you come unprepared for your hearing, you risk putting your entire case in jeopardy. We hope that this information will help you understand how to effectively work with a court interpreter. Court Language Access Services is committed to excellent interpreter services in the Oregon courts. We invite you to join the OJD in exploring opportunities for engagement and partnership, and to call upon our office as a resource. If anyone feels they were denied appropriate language access to Oregon Judicial Department services, we want to hear about it right away. If you have a complaint, please fill out the online complaint form. We will contact you to resolve the issue as soon as possible. The Oregon Judicial Department is dedicated to providing meaningful access to court programs and services for limited English proficient court users. The Oregon Judicial Department has adopted a procedure providing for prompt review of complaints or concerns alleging violations of law or problems concerning language access services. Please visit www.courts.oregon.gov. Thank you for your attention.